What's your passion? What fuels you? Hawaii Pacific Health's Bone and Joint Team is here for you and your family, so you can keep doing what you love. Hawaii Pacific Health Bone and Joint Centers.
And welcome back to the Iolani Prep Basketball Classic presented by Hawaii Pacific Health. Game 1 just finished. Game 2 about to get underway. The Kamehameha Schools-Kapalama Warriors, the defending ILH and state champs, are getting set to take on the St. Mary's Rams from Stockton, California. My name is Carondelet. I'm joined alongside by Ian Young. These two teams actually met last year in the West Coast Jamboree. I got to talk to Coach Pua a little bit, and she said it was a little different. They didn't have, I think, 3 or 4 of their starters, so Kamehameha beat them in that game 65-25.
Wow.
She said she's prepared for the new squad and to see what they look like with all their starters back in full force. But
yeah. I mean, and we talk about this adjustment period, you know, for both the local teams and the mainland teams. For the local teams, it's getting used to the length and the speed. And for the mainland teams, having to travel all this way. But more and more, you see our local teams traveling, right, and playing these teams year-round, really, having these opportunities. So that adjustment time period is less and less.
in that first game that you guys just saw, South Medford out of Oregon defeated Campbell 55-42. This is the second game. 2 more games to follow. The host Iolani Raiders will take on Moanalua. And the nightcap Konawaena from the Big Island will take on Carondelet from California. Carondelet and St. Mary's, they're both familiar with each other. And they're on opposite sides of the bracket, so there could be a potential for them to meet in the championship game or somewhere along the way. You'll see in front of you, St. Mary's comes out to the 3-meter line. Kamehameha will join them with some chocolates in their hand. One of those omiyages that start Hawaiian host provides the chocolate. And the local teams give it to the visiting teams. These Rams came in yesterday about 1 o'clock. They already have some list of items and places they want to check out. I was talking to one of their assistant coaches who actually has a relative who works at Pearl Harbor, so he wants to go take at least some of the girls, if not all, down and go check that out. He said, too bad we weren't here for longer. Maybe a drive to the North Shore would happen, but short trip. It's a business trip for them.
That's right. That's right.
And we'll send it down to Kyle.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to Lower Gym at the Father Kennedy Athletic Center.
Here on the campus of Iolani School for the 2025 Iolani Classic, presented by Hawaii Pacific Health. Game number 2 features the St. Mary's Rams from Stockton, California, and the Kamehameha Schools-Kapalama Warriors. Before we introduce these starting lineups, we've asked the players to line up on the volleyball 10-foot lines facing each other. On behalf of the Iolani Classic, presented by Hawaii Pacific Health, and all of the Hawaii teams in this year's field, we extend the spirit of aloha by presenting our mainland competitors with Hawaiian Host chocolates. Kamehameha, you may exchange chocolate at this time. Basketball fans, here are your starting lineups. First for the Rams. At 40, 6'4", senior number 10, Iolani Smith. At guard, a 5'7", freshman number 2, Anaya Hardy. At guard, a 6'1", freshman number 22, Dylan Horton. At guard, a 5'9", junior, number 1, Corey Rogers. And at guard, a 5'6", senior, number 14, Mia Jamias. The head coach of the Rams is Ali Moreno. And now the starting lineup for the Kamehameha Schools-Kapalama Warriors. At center, a 6-foot senior, number 33, Nihoa Dunn. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 35, Drea Quareca. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 25, Riley Ching. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Riley Coronada. And at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 24, Riley Kabuyadow Caswell. The head coach of the Warriors is Pua Strait.
Thank you to Kyle Miyamoto, public address announcer. The starters announced. Kamehameha, 3 Rileys in that starting lineup, as well as a Nihoa Dunn and a Drea Pareca. And for the Rams, Corey Rogers, Nia Hardy, Evelini Smith, Dylan Horton, and Mia Jemais. For Coach Ali Moreno, she's in her 6th season, 2010 alum of St. Mary's, back at her alma mater, just like Coach Pua Strait, who's an 09 grad from Kamehameha in her 8th season, coming off her first state title as a coach here for the Warriors. Nihoa Dunn, Evelini Smith in the circle, and we are about to get underway here for Game 2 of the Classic. Tip is up, and it's won by the Rams. Hardy has it. Give it over to Rogers. Jemias left wing 3, nothing but net. That's what Mia does. Kamehameha able to break that press. Coronado on the drive. Drops it off. Nihoa Dunn off glass.
Yeah, credit to Kamehameha for coming right back after that beautiful 3 off of the pick from Jemias.
Rogers has it left wing. Drops it off on the slip to Smith before the shot gets fouled on the ground.
That's something to watch tonight, Evelini Smith on that pick and then her roll. But quickly, the Kamehameha Warriors got 3 players around there.
Smith and Dunn fighting for position down on the post. She catches it high post. Back up top, gets it back on the right block. Able to shed a defender. Almost had an and 1. We get 2 shots at the line. Evelini Smith will head to the line, the 6'4" senior. Headed to Oregon State next year. Knocks the first down. Second rims out, rebound taken by Nihoa Dunn. Rams up 4-2. Just a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pareca has the ball, stops in the post, in the paint. Her jumper comes up short and out of bounds.
And that's that length adjustment that the Hawaii teams have to make. I mean, a great drive, but then now you have this long hand up. As we see, Jemias just missed on that one.
Offensive rebound for Horton, can't finish with the left. Rebound tapped into the hands of Hardy, who is sitting in the paint. Off glass, her shot's good. Double team comes in the backcourt. Kabuyadow Caswell is going to settle. Just before the 10-second call, Coach Strait gets that timeout called.
We saw something really similar in the game prior to this. Camel Sabres called a really early timeout. And I think it's really smart, right? It's this chance to settle your team down after they got a taste of the pressure and say, hey, you know, we're right there with them. I think Kamehameha plays a similar style with their pressure D, so they're used to it.
Kamehameha gets it over the front into the front court. 6'10" and counting. Kabuya Del Cazo picks up her dribble. Going to the corner. Dunn facing up on Smith. Now backing her down. 7 on the shot clock. Arenado with the handoff. Skip pass into the corner. 3-ball. Ching hits it. Time winding down on that shot clock. Riley Ching, nothing but net from the corner. Pulls the Warriors within 1. Smith has the dribble. Lays it off to Horton. Steps behind the line and buries the 3.
Yeah, made it look easy. It's not an easy shot, you know, to take that step back behind the three-point line and drain it.
Korekla able to take it. Goes the length of the court and gets fouled by Corey Rogers. Rogers took that gamble, trying to grab it on that inbounds. Just past that her arm. Korekla took it the length of the court and got fouled. She'll have 2 shots at the line.
Pareka did a good job of using her left hand, which, you know, shielded and protected the ball. Able to draw that foul, get to the line.
Knocks them both down. Sophomore guard for the Warriors. Pulls the Warriors within 2, 9-7. Smith keeps the handle, working on Dunn. Rogers now with it. She has a screen if she wants. She's going to use it. Stops inside the 3-point line, hits the jumper plus the contact.
Tough shot. I think the Warriors are gonna see a lot of that pick and roll. Rogers and Smith.
Kabuya Del Cazo gets whistled for her 2nd foul, so she'll take a seat along with Paranada and Ching. So all 3 Rileys come out. Rogers able to complete the 3-point play. Korekla now has ball handling duties, bringing the ball into the front court. Avery Owan with it. Dunn goes by the defenders, gets the basket plus the foul. Look like the Rams are trying to switch.
Yeah, beautiful
kind
of fake handoff there. But Kamehameha has been really successful in, you know, using clock, but still being effective and getting a great shot as the shot clock winds down.
Can't complete that 3-point play. The lead stays at 3 for the Rams. Hardy with the dribble, skip pass. And 3 seconds going to be called on Rogers. Smith comes out to meet Pareka. Nearly forces a turnover, able to be saved by the Warriors. Bounce pass, baseline jumper. Dunn knocks that down. She has 6 points.
Warriors so far able to handle the pressure by St. Mary's Rams.
Owen picks up her 1st foul, the Warriors' 4th foul. Next foul puts them in the Rams into a 2-shot bonus the rest of the quarter. They find the cutting Rogers, able to get the soft touch with the left.
Yeah, beautiful pass on that shuffle cut, Rogers, and the nice finish with the left hand.
Warriors bring it into the front court, double team comes. They can't pass out of it as Hardy able to go to the court on her knees to grab that steal.
Smart play too to not stand up, right?
A double team comes for Smith, passes out of it. They swing along the perimeter. Rogers for 3, no. Rebound taken by the Warriors. Lily Wu has it.
Amazing job of blocking out that time by the Warriors.
Koreka threw some contact, didn't get the whistle, but got the basket with the right.
They're going back to the blocking out. Young players watching at home. That's how you do it.
14-13, Rams holding a 1-point lead. Rogers spots it up and misses it long, out of bounds. The Warriors with this possession can take the lead. Owen will inbound. Paranada checks in. She'll bring the ball into the front court here for the Warriors. Hardy right on her hip, nearly forces a steal. Salas keeps it away. She'll spot up from three, no. Jemias with the rebound. Horton brings it into the front court, eyes up. Instead, spins and takes a jump shot, hits the front rim. Nearly get a steal in the back court. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Salas for three. No good. Horton battling for that rebound. Able to save it over to her teammate Jemias before falling out of bounds.
Wow.
Up ahead, Koldani. Couldn't keep her momentum, had to throw it back in. Right there were the Warriors. And that ball goes off the knee after it was batted by Hardy. Some contact through that whole sequence. No fouls called, which I'm okay with. Players winded from that. What was that, 4 sequences back and forth?
Back and forth. Fans loving it.
Horton will spot up a three. That comes up short. Some fresh bodies in the game. Kino, Tangaro. About 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Paranada stops. Comes up a little too strong in that shot. Another rebound for Dylan Horton. That pass batted away, nearly stolen. Now it is. It's Tana Tangaro able to settle it down. Mike Aquino brings it into the front court. Minute to go here in the first quarter. Lily Wu has it in the corner. Tangaro battling for position. Triple team comes. Before the ball came loose, foul called.
Yeah, great entry pass there. Getting the ball in deep to Tangaro. Drew 4 players and remained strong with the ball and able to draw that foul.
We get the shot clock reset after that foul. Paranada has it right wing. Koldani on the switch, able to bat that pass. Fast break here for the Rams. Bounce pass over, off glass, no. Battling for the rebound, taken it by the Rams. Second chance here. About a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rogers on the drive with the contact. Will go to the line for 2. Tangaro whistled for her first foul.
It's really physical out there. And I'm sure a very tough game to call, to officiate. Both teams playing tough pressure defense, active hands. Referees have their work cut out for them today.
Splits the pair. Warriors come away with that defensive rebound. Paranada. Shot clock goes dark here. 17 seconds to go in the first. Warriors down 2. Dunn is working for position. Has a smaller Koldani on her. Ball is loose, gets back into the hands of Dunn. Doesn't get the shot, 2 seconds. Rogers is gonna let it fly and come up short. At the end of the first quarter, St. Mary's 15, Kamehameha Schools-Kapalama 13. And we'll be back after this short message. Back here at Iolani Prep Basketball Classic presented by Hawaii Pacific Health. Ian, your thoughts on that first quarter we just saw?
Yeah, I mean, it's a ball game, right? And Kamehameha, you know, after that early timeout, settled down and kind of proved that they could really play, that they belong on this court. Both teams physical, pressure D. I think Coach Strait on that last one wanted a foul on Nihoa Dunn's shot. I mean, it's one thing to be physical on the ball, but, you know, up top, it's just saying, you know, hey, can we get a call here?
Pareka on the drive to start the second quarter. We are tied at 15. Rogers with it, gets it poked away. The Warriors have another steal. Ching able to settle it down. Buidao Kazo playing with her 2 fouls back in the game now. They go up top. Pareka deep 3. No good on that. Rebound taken by the Rams. Ava Perez able to settle that one down. Rogers will try a 3. Misses that one to the left. Rebound taken by Pareka. 3-on-3 fast break. He's going to slow it down. Dunn working for position again. Smith still not in the game, so working on the smaller Koldani. Skip pass, corner 3. Paranada, it's good. And the Warriors are up by 3.
Great find by Nihoa Dunn, seeing the floor.
Kabuyadao Kazo grabbed that rebound, took some contact from Keenan Warren. But Strait had the expression that the foul wasn't going to be called, and then finally it did. First foul on Keenan Warren. Here comes a press again for the Rams. 3 seconds to get it over, 2 seconds. And once again, Coach Strait able to save her team from a 10-second violation. Second timeout, Coach Strait's called in those spots. They're gonna reset the shot clock, 2:26. Does that called the timeout before the clock hit 25. Looking across the way, you guys saw a pregame, the Hawaiian hosts getting distributed. South Medford, there's a couple girls already opening that box, enjoying those chocolates. I can see.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Right in that second row, I see that box. Oh, now it's getting closed, but that box is just open. 6:30 to go here in the first half. Warriors up by 3.
Interesting to see how long Coach Moreno will sit Evelina Smith going small here.
Pareka's 3 too strong. Koldani fighting for the rebound, falls into the hands of nobody as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. Dunn was on the ground. Koldani was there. Jamias, I think, also got her hands in there. They're gonna lob it in. Off that catch, Dunn looking for a whistle. Doesn't get it, missed that shot as well. Rogers has it now, top of the key. She's gonna call for Hardy to come get it. Doesn't use the screen. Now back up top to Koldani. Rogers will try a 3 this time, gets it to go. She's been searching from long range in her 4th attempt. Gets that to go.
Yeah, they're really good on that catch and shoot, whether it be off of a pick or that time a dribble handoff.
Coach Moreno not waiting any longer. Smith just went to the scorer's table to check in. That shot from Ching comes up short. Hardy's gonna push the tempo. Doesn't have numbers, 1 on 3. Takes it herself. Offensive rebound, Koldani up and in.
They're letting him play, but Nifty changed the direction. Move. She didn't make the shot, but Rogers on the push and the Nifty resulted in that St. Mary's Rams follow-up.
Now a little bit of foul trouble here for the Rams. Corey Rogers just whistled for a 2nd foul. She'll take a quick breather. Also playing with 2 fouls and in the game is Dylan Horton. And then for the Warriors, Riley Kabuyadao-Kazo has 2 apiece as well. Bounce pass over to Dunn. They broke the press, and they had numbers on the other end. Dunn able to tie it up here at 20. Horton kind of got stuck in the air right there. Might have thought about the shot. The defender was right in her face, so tried to drop it off to Smith, but threw it out of bounds. Greco with the dribble. 5 on 2. The Rams get back, but not in time. It's done. Scoop layup.
Yeah,
and good.
Bringing it to the other side, right? Which is a move that you have to do against these taller players, is use the rim to protect your shot.
Jamias with it, guarded by Paranada. Horton with it left wing. Spins into the paint off glass. Her shot is good.
Swooping layup on a tough angle. Horton able to finish there.
Paranada now with it in the corner. Tied at 22, under the halfway point of the 2nd quarter. Less than 4 to go here in the 1st half. Done. It's called for that jump. Called for steps there. You looked at that last move from Dylan Horton, and you wouldn't think she's a freshman.
Wow.
But you look down at the roster.
Yeah.
6'1" freshman guard.
No, that was a vet move.
Kabuyadao-Kazo is going to pick up foul number 3. Came out a little strong on that hedge. Got a little too much on that. Gets whistled for a blocking foul. She'll take a seat with 3 fouls. Horton uses a screen from Smith. Lost the dribble off a foot. And Alo has it left wing for the Warriors. Hardy jumps that passing lane. Takes it the length of the court. And a hand in the back is going to be a reason for the and 1. The Warriors bench and coaching staff still kind of in disbelief on that call. I think they all thought by their way the contact was going early on, that was going to be let go. But Hardy able to convert that 3-point play.
Yeah, off the lightning quick hands on the steal. And you see the speed of the St. Mary's team.
Hardy and Smith almost came up with another steal there. They're going to get whistled for a foul. This one is Nia Hardy. She'll pick it up. 3rd Rams foul here in the 2nd quarter. Double team comes for Wu. And a held ball is going to be called there. Possession goes back in favor of the Rams. Smith calling out for some movement. Over to Warren. Spot up three, Perez too strong. Offensive rebound, Warren. Back out Jamias for a three. No good from the corner. Smith taps it to herself, comes down with it. They brought it down too low as Pareka tied it up. Just over 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Rams up by 3, 25-22. And a blocking foul called on Hardy. Now the third Ram with 2 fouls here for Coach Moreno.
Yeah, good job by Pareka not panicking there. He's steady. Didn't throw the ball away quickly despite the pressure put on by Hardy. Rogers.
We talked about a young guard looking good for the Rams. Pareka, she's just a sophomore for the Warriors. Her first taste of varsity action this year.
Yeah, throwing him right into the fire, right? But doing a fantastic job.
Done with the tough catch on the drive. Gets it swatted by Smith. Rams back in transition. Rogers, her three. Spins around, offensive rebound. Smith, no. She's fighting for an offensive rebound and gets called for over the back. We will travel the length of the court. And 2 shots at the line for the Warriors. That was the 5th team foul of this quarter, so 2 shots the rest of the way.
Credit Owen that time for making contact. I mean, the taller player, Evelini Smith, trying to get that rebound over, but with that contact established, that's why she got to the line.
Saw Smith mad at herself for missing that. She thought it was one of those bunny shots right there. Owen splits the pair. She's in the scoring column with 1. Cuts the lead to 2. Rogers looking to Coach Moreno for the call. Skip pass to the corner. Warren baseline drive. Gets it blocked. Nakanishi got a piece of that. Owen and Rogers were tied up for a little bit. Rogers thought she had it the whole time. Possession stays with the Rams. Jared Pareka will come back in. Owen will get a breather. Crossover dribble. Rogers into the paint. Splits the double. Gets fouled on her way up. 2 shots at the line. Nakanishi picks up her first foul. Rogers knocks down that free throw.
Yeah, great drive that time by Rogers. A little hesitation, and then when the lane opened up, I mean, she pushed it ahead. And that left-hand attempted finish, what got her to the line.
Rogers into the double figures now. Pareka has it down by 4. Over a minute to go in the first half. Kodani fronting down on that possession. Skip pass to the corner. Kick out Pareka for 3, no good. Rebound taken for and fought by Dylan Horton. Rams will slow it down just a bit here. Rogers calling out the movements. She's gonna drive. Kick out Warren now on the drive. Off glass, that's good. Keenan Warren, another one of those freshmen. That's her first basket. And a foul called on Rafiq. That'll send Paranada to the line for 2 shots.
At the line for the Warriors, number 5, Riley Paranada, shooting 2.
Riley Paranada, one of these girls for Kamehameha. We've seen her a while. 4th year on varsity. Now finally a senior. Knocks down the first. Knocks them both down. She's up to 5 points. Jamais over to Warren, left wing. A 4-second difference. On the drive, Warren stops. Jamais kick to the 3, no good. Pareka, big rebound. 13 seconds to go. Pareka keeps it. And Jamais started falling a bit early, and I think the refs saw that.
Yeah.
Called the block.
Yeah, that's interesting, right? She was moving, but she was moving backwards. A little bit over anxious there on selling the charge.
.6 seconds left in the first half. 2 shots at the line here for Drea Pareka. Misses the first. First ILH game for the Warriors. She scored 15 points. Her ILH debut. Knocks down the second. She's up to 7 now. 7 seconds. Jamais, 3 seconds. Horton's gonna have to let it fly. She will. And it comes up short. So at halftime, the Rams clinging to a 3-point lead. With some takeaways first. What do you think about those first 16 minutes of action?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was fun to watch as a fan, but I'm really impressed with how Kamehameha kind of weathered that last run by the Rams going into halftime. I mean, it was a little bit of a danger area. Rams found some good matchups with Rogers creating and those freshmen finishing, but Kamehameha showing good poise in making this, or keeping this at only a 3-point game.
As we stand right now, Rogers, the leading scorer in double figures for the Rams. Nihoa Dunn has 10 points of her own for the Warriors. We're going to take a quick break and come back. At halftime, St. Mary's 29, Kamehameha 26. You're watching the Iolani Classic presented by Hawaii Pacific Health.
What's your passion? What fuels you? Hawaii Pacific Health's Bone and Joint Team is here for you and your family, so you can keep doing what you love. Hawaii Pacific Health Bone and Joint Centers.
We're back here in the lower gym, halfway through game 2 of 4 here on day 1 of the Iolani Classic presented by Hawaii Pacific Health. Carduechi Ian Young here on the call. Recap the first game for you guys. South Medford defeated Campbell 55-42. In that first game, Jordan Barlow led the way with 20. Dylan Howell had 11, as well as Mayan Akpan had 11 as well for the South Medford Panthers from Oregon. And then for the Sabres, Gigi, or Jana Lynn Sotelo, 11 points to lead the way for the Sabres. Carissa Karayan knocked down 2 threes late in that game. In that fourth quarter for the Sabres, they scored 20. And they trimmed the deficit all the way to 13. The Sabres have something to prove again this year. The Warriors in this first half, the defending state champs as well as ILH champs, find themselves down by just 3 at halftime here against St. Mary's. I mentioned last year, these two teams met at the West Coast Jamboree. St. Mary's was playing without 4 of their starters from tonight's game. Kamehameha defeated them in that game 65-25. 2 more games to come after this. Host Iolani will take on Moanalua and Namenehune. And then Konawaena will take the flight from Kona down here to the island of Oahu. And they will take on Carondelet. I see on the far end of the Eva side of this gym, one of our own Dave Chun is talking to the head coach of the Cougars, Coach Kelly Sopak. And I heard he had a little helping hand in getting Coach Sopak and his crew fitted for the Classic. I think last time they came in 2022, I believe, he got them decked out in some 5 birdie shirts.
Yes.
We'll see what he has up his sleeve tonight. But I also got to talk to their assistant coaches. I was telling you before, they wanted to go to Pearl Harbor and maybe the beach. Well, they got to go to the beach yesterday. Probably not North Shore in their immediate plans for now for the Rams. But one of the food places they wanted to check out in Waikiki, or just around the area, they went to OMG, Oahu Mexican Grill. They wanted to try some Mexican food. They also are waiting to try Liliha Bakery.
Ooh. Yes.
So one of their athletic trainers has a cousin or relative here. And I guess it sounds like she made this entire Google Sheets or Google form or something for them and put out where to go, what to order, what her favorite thing is, everything. So she put up the list. She goes, my friend told me, or this is the place to go for a local moco.
Ooh, yes. Yeah, Liliha definitely has got to be on the list. Get some of those fried potatoes as well. Great choice.
As we look at the halftime box score. For the Rams, I said Corey Rogers is leading the way with 11. The next 2 leading scorers, Nia Hardy has 5, as well as Dylan Horton. Both of them have 5 points. The one big piece who hasn't quite made her mark yet, Evelini Smith, just sitting at 1 point. Took that one shot, missed that layup, split a pair from the free throw line. We're still waiting for her to put her handprint, fingerprint, all what you want to call it, on this game. And then for the Warriors, Nihoa Dunn, the reigning State Player of the Year, Gatorade Player of the Year, ILH Player of the Year, all of the above, leading the way with 10 points, 5 of 7 from the field. Then Drea Pareca, we've called her name a bunch. Got a couple baskets, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Still waiting for her to connect from long range, but she has 7 points. Paranada has 5. But this Warrior team, talking to Coach Strait, it's a mix. She's had that core of girls for so long. Now they graduated, or some of them graduated. Nakakura, Labanon, Alapai, Mata. They all grew up playing together with Coach Strait, and now she has her veterans in Dunn, Paranada, Kabuya Dalcazo, but now she has the newcomers in Pareca, Wu, the other Rileys, all of the above, kind of
meshed well, right? Mixed in together, which is great to see. And that's how, I mean, you build a strong program, right? Is these seniors are passing on their knowledge to this next generation. And it seems like the program is in great hands. Be interesting to see if Coach Moreno makes it a point to get Evelini Smith the ball to start this second half, to get her going.
You see the Rams, the first team back here on the court. Another thing we have to shout out, all the teachers that gave up their rooms that are close to the lower gym here on the campus of Iolani School. There's a couple bio rooms that we're using. I think an English room. All of those teachers opening up our spaces to use as locker rooms, extra locker rooms. for all these teams. The Rams, I saw, just came out of the musical theater room, I guess you would call it. Right behind this Diamond Head side of the gym. You wouldn't know, but behind that wall, it used to be a stage where you could look out onto the court. They put up a wall, and that is one of the musical theater rooms. That's also one of the locker rooms here. That's where the Rams have been staying. There's a lot of moving parts. Coach Chucky Nicole is right in the middle of all of that locker room organization as he holds all the keys around his neck right there.
It's really been interesting to see how these teams are almost mirror images of each other. I mean, they both have really good post players in Evelini Smith and Ihoa Dunn. Great guards who can knock down the three, and they both play this tough pressure defense. It's always fun to watch the chess game, right? What adjustments are made coming out of halftime.
Just under a minute left of halftime. Warriors down by 3. A pretty impressive showing. Both teams have that foul trouble. The Rams, Rogers, Hardy, and Horton all have 2 fouls. So 3 of the Rams have 2. And they're looking on the other side. Warriors, Kabuya Kazuo has 3 fouls. All the others who have picked up a foul have just 1. So she's the lone Warrior in foul trouble. She'll start the second half. Both teams will start the same 5 as they started to start the contest. We are underway here in the second half. Game 2, Kamehameha and St. Mary's, and the Warriors with the ball. Pareka picks up the dribble. Follow-away jump shot, no good. Last touch, they say, by Smith. Dunn was battling with her for it. Went off of Smith's hand. There's another possession here for the Rams. They get it in. Pareka catches near half court. Skip pass over to Paranada left wing. Now using the screen from Dunn. Pass is batted out of bounds by Rogers. And coach, you have to like all these active hands here.
Right. I was just thinking the deflections, right? And some teams, they count how many deflections you can make, but it really kind of slows down or disrupts the offense.
10 on the shot clock now. Kabuya Kazuo coming off that screen and rolling to the cup. Nihoa Dunn count the basket plus the foul. Chance to tie the game as Evelini Smith picks up foul number 2.
Beautiful pick and roll. Shaped up nicely off of the inbounds play.
We are tied at 29 apiece. Dunn completes the 3-point play. Jemias with it left wing. Now driving baseline. Her runner with the right. Able to drop. Double team coming for Pareka. Passes out of it. Paranada. Gets it back to Pareka. They'll reset things here. Now Jemias will get whistled for the foul. And with that foul, all 5 St. Mary's starters all have 2 fouls apiece. Dunn catches on the baseline, trying to work on Smith. Backing her down still, Smith. Double team comes from Rogers, pokes it away. Rogers leading the break, stops, elbow jumper, knocks that down.
Yeah, pretty pull up that time by Rogers, gaining control of her body on the breakaway.
Pareka on the baseline, drive. Got fouled, hit the deck. Now Corey Rogers picks up foul number 3.
Wow.
So 2 shots at the line here for Drea Pareka. Knocks the first one down. She's up to 8. Second one also good. She's 3 of 4 from the line. She has 9. Cuts the lead to 2. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Smith catches, faces up. And a moving screen gets called on Smith. That's her 3rd.
Wow.
And it's also the last foul to give here for the Rams. Next foul puts Kamehameha on the line the rest of the way. Two Rams with 3 fouls, and Rogers and Smith, 3 others with 2 fouls, as they cling to a 2-point lead. Dunn with the low catch, off glass, no. So Donnie able to bother her just enough.
Yeah, a nice high-low entry.
Hardy has it now, left wing. Has the screen from Koldani. She'll spot up. This is it to the right. Horton able to battle for a second chance here. Shot clock resets to 35. Hardy on the drive, right at Pareka, no. And a foul called. That's on Koldani. The Warriors will be going to the free throw line.
Yeah, credit Pareka on the contest. I mean, it was a quick blow-by drive by Hardy, but Pareka didn't give up on the play. And that contest led to the missed shot, which led to this 5th foul and sending the Warriors to the line.
First one no good here for Kabuya Alcazo. Trying to pull the Warriors within 1. Down by 2, 33-31. Makes it a 33-32 game. Up ahead, running in transition, Rogers and 1. Count the basket plus the foul on Riley Ching.
Impressive run out by Rogers, but showing a target, and Hardy and Rogers showing that chemistry.
Lane violation called. Free throw is no good. Lead stays at 3. Paranada has to bring it up on Hardy. Nearly a block. Hardy hits the deck. Pareka on the drive, no good. Second chance done, yes. Pull within 1 again. Koldani over to Rafiq. Horton. Rafiq thought about shooting, left the ground, and went again. Kamehameha now with the chance to take the lead. Rams holding to that 1-point lead, 35-34, 4:35 left in the third. They go entry down low, Dunn working, too strong. Rebound taken by Hardy, she's gonna look to run. 4-on-4, fast break, they'll pull things out. Hardy stops, kick to the corner, Horton for 3, no good. Rebound taken by Ching. Head up, gets it over to Paranada. On the drive, her floater, it's good. And the Warriors take the lead. 36-35, running the break. Rafiq able to save it to Jemias. Hardy will slow things down. Koldani. 15 on the shot clock. Hardy thought about a 3 baseline drive. Stops at the block off glass. She's up to 7. The Rams take the lead and the timeout. Full timeout for the Rams and Coach Moreno. 3:36 left to go in the third. Rams on upset alert here.
It's a good one. Both teams fighting hard. You see the physicality. You see teams try to run through the picks being set. And we've seen how well St. Mary's can shoot off of those picks. Going back to that floater, Paranada, just showing great patience. And with the right decision, right? She had Nihoa done. She was kind of waiting and said, okay, I'll just float this one up here. And then on the other end, you see Hardy with something similar. Open 3, but hey, I'll get something easier.
Warriors come out of that timeout with the ball. Paranada working on Hardy. Gets it over the timeline. Start to initiate here. Tangaro battling for position down low with Koldani. Still trying to get in front of her. Koldani doing a good job of denial. Left wing for Kabuya Del Cazo. And Koldani pokes it away. That entire possession, Giada Koldani went to work down there. Hardy has it on the drive through a double, off glass, tough basket, but gets it to go.
Great shot with Dunn and Smith. As you see, Dunn about to check back in, but Hardy saying, hey, I'm going to step up.
Ching has it, 15 on the shot clock. Into the corner for Paranada. They just stay in bounds there. Gets it to Kabuya Del Cazo off glass, no. Rafiq able to pull away with the rebound off the tip. Goes right at Ching, throws it up. Too strong, Kabuya Del Cazo will settle. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third. Ching on the drive, kick out to Paranada. Ching will pull things out, reset it. Tangaro finds nearly found the cut-in. Paranada led her a little too much. The ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it was there. Great look. Just a little bit off.
Dunn, Owen, and Aquino will check in. Joining Nikki Salas. Riley Paranada on the court. Perez with it. Over to Koldani, left wing. Facing up on Dunn. Spins in the lane. Off glass, yes. Lead grows to 5. Salas, her pass deflected, finds its way into the hands of Owen. Double team comes, ripped away by Horton. Held ball. Possession goes to the Rams. Pareka checks back in. Dunn working through some screens, staying on Koldani. Now comes for the double. Koldani nearly lost the handle, now on the drive, no. Second chance, no. Fighting for a third, comes down with the offensive rebound. They'll pull things out. Warren. Horton spots it up. Her three ball misses to the left. And a fourth opportunity on this possession here for the Rams. Ball last touched by Paranada. Hardy would trigger it. Horton will get whistled for the hook.
Yeah.
Offensive foul called.
Her swim move was a little bit too aggressive. And I think the height of it too is up around the shoulders.
.3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Warriors find themselves down by 5. Paranada trying to shake Hardy. Hardy moving her feet well. Bounce pass over to Dunn, working on Smith. And if this is on Smith, it is. She has 4 fouls.
Yeah, the Warriors have been sitting on that double bonus for a while now and finally get to take advantage of it.
Smith will check out. Jemias comes back in. As Dunn knocks them both down. Up to 17 points now. Warren over to Perez for a 3, no. Koldani another offensive rebound. Perez second try, that's good. And a big fist pump from Coach Moreno as the Rams end the quarter with the 6-point lead as Ava Perez knocks down that 3. And at the end of 3 quarters, St. Mary's 44, Kamehameha 38. You're watching the Iolani Classic presented by Hawaii Pacific Health.
What's your passion? What fuels you? Hawaii Pacific Health's Bone and Joint Team is here for you and your family, so you can keep doing what you love. Hawaii Pacific Health Bone and Joint Centers.
Big thank you to our presenting sponsor, Hawaii Pacific Health. Coach, you have 8 minutes if you're the Warriors. How do you get back in this game? You've been in it this whole time.
No,
that 3 doubled the lead.
That was demoralizing, that 3. And I was going to say, it was a last-second shot, but the Rams went on 8 seconds. They shot it at 8 seconds, and they got the offensive rebound. And we're seeing that more and more, and it paid off.
Kabuida Kazo picks up her dribble, gives it back to Pareka. We'll swing it to the corner, trying to feed it down low to Dunn. Working on the smaller Koldani, off glass, no. Hits the deck, she'll have 2 shots at the line. And more foul trouble on the way. Smith picked up her 4th foul to end that 3rd. Corey Rogers just picked up foul number 4 as well.
Yeah, that's huge this early in the 4th quarter. So we see Hardy come in for Rogers.
I think Coach Moreno wanted Hardy to get a little more of a breather than that.
Yeah.
Comes right back in 20 seconds into this 4th. Dunn splits the pair. Big rebound once again from Koldani. Hardy with the dribble. Kick out. Warren thought about the 3. Now they'll reset things with Hardy. Warren driving baseline. She's going to step on the end line. Turnover for the Rams. Another good sequence there for the Warriors. Pareka working on Hardy. And a foul we caught on the bump. Nia Hardy picks up foul number 3. So 2 with 4 in Rogers and Smith, 2 with 3 in Hardy and Horton. They swing it over. Pareka had the corner 3, didn't take it. They go up top to Owen. 20 on the shot clock, Dunn working on position, gets it down low, poked away, and stolen by Jamias. Hardy has a screen, steps back, triple too strong. Dunn secures the rebound. Up ahead to Pareka. She's gonna take it herself. No, gets her own miss. Lost it on the way up, last touch by the Rams. Paranado will check in, Horton as well. To the bench, Warren and Owen. Dunn working on positioning again, working on the baseline now. Skip pass, finds its way into the hands of Pareka. Koldani with a good front, bats it away. Hardy leading the fast break. Euro step, snuck it over that front rim. And Coach Moreno ran to the baseline trying to get the ref's attention for the timeout. Ended up getting it. But at first, I didn't think Hardy had enough on that shot to get it over that front rim.
Yes, just enough, right? A little kiss on the front rim.
And Coach Moreno with a little high step to the ref to get that timeout called. Coach's timeout, 30 seconds in length.
Both teams working so hard on both ends of the floor. This timeout might be to just catch your breath, right? As we near crunch time, but 6 minutes, still a lot of time to play.
Halftime, I was talking about how we might see Smith become more involved, but instead with her getting in that foul trouble, Giada Koldani has more than held her own. As a defensive assignment against Dunn.
Solid minutes, yes.
Has had about 3 of them where she's fronted Dunn, poked it away, and probably has about 5 offensive rebounds. Dunn this time gets the better of Koldani, able to get that low catch there on the post. Skip pass to the corner. Perez, they swing it around. Hardy for 3. High arcer, no good. Horton just went over Paranada. Rebound, it somehow went into the hands of Dunn. Warriors come away with it. Leading the break, 3-on-3 into the corner. Kabuyadao Kazo, that might have got a piece. Last touch, they say, by the Warriors. Horton holding her ear after that one.
Ooh.
Just over 5 minutes to go. The lead is 5 for the Rams. Perez over to Horton. Poked away. Coming away with that is Aquino. Jamias now picks up foul number 3. I wonder how much longer Coach Moreno keeps Rogers and Smith on the bench. Kabuyadao Kazo will catch a little break here. As Ching comes in for her. Dunn has it. Pareka now working in the post. Trying to back down Perez. Fall-away jump shot, no. Offensive rebound nearly got in by Aquino. Aquino, the lone freshman on this Warrior squad.
Yeah, she came flying in there. Almost had it.
Hardy over to Warren. Back to Hardy. Hardy driving baseline. Her shot is blocked by Pareka. She met her at the top. Another chance here for the Rams. No reset on the shot clock. It didn't hit the rim. Euro step from Warren. Lost it out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. 5 seconds to get a shot here for the Rams. Smith will check in. They're going to bring out Perez. So now both Koldani and Smith in the game at the same time. They nearly have a steal, kick out. Elbow jumper, no for Koldani. Offensive rebound poked away into the hands of the Warriors. Another chance to cut into the lead here for the Warriors. Rogers now ready at the scorer's table to check in. Ching will use the screen from Dunn. Poked away by Hardy. Hardy gonna go on the break. Contest by Paranada.
It hit the shot clock. Or it hit something up there, huh? Don't you think?
I thought it hit something up there. They're gonna talk about it here. The three referees will come together, have a little conference. The foul is gonna be on Paranada. They're gonna count the basket. Much to the dislike of the Warrior fans. They count the basket. 3-point play completed by Hardy. She's up to 14. The lead grows to 8. 49-41. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game. Pareka baseline falling to the ground. Can't get that shot to go. Rogers goes right at Aquino, and Pareka comes all the way down, pokes it out of bounds. Pareka will get a breather. Kubuyada Alcazo checks back in. Smith working on Dunn. Her pass stolen away by Ching. Dunn look ahead to Paranada. Able to track it down, has it in the corner. She'll pull it back out. Goes by Koldani off glass, yes. Good take, strong take there from Paranada. Lead down to 6. Koldani over to Hardy. Got the bump from Ching. Hardy, you can just see that speed off the dribble.
Yeah, she's a tough guard. Foul might have been not so bad, though. I mean, she had a clear path there.
Hardy, another one of these freshmen here for Coach Moreno. Spot up 3, no. For Jamais, that ball will go out of bounds. The Warriors down by 6, have the ball, 2:35 to go in the game. Game 2 of 4 tonight. And an offensive foul gets called.
Wow. That's a tough one.
I think the Warriors assumed that was a blocking foul, and the referee whistled for an offensive foul. Third foul for Paranada. Smith over to Rogers. She'll try another 3. Rebound taken by Kabuidao Caswell. The Warriors get another stop. Crossover dribble from Kabuidao Caswell. Foul called. This one will be on Hardy, and that is her 4th foul. So we'll see if that changes how Hardy plays defense here. Her next foul, she'll be out of the game. Kabuidao Caswell catches it off the inbounds. Corner 3, too strong. Rogers with the board. Empty possession there for the Warriors. Aquino playing some pretty good defense here. Poked it away. Rogers got it back. And a travel called. Corey Rogers looked back at the ref and asked what the call was. She gets called for a travel. She was expecting a blocking foul to be called. Barnata with it. Right wing. Aquino bounce pass over to Dunn. Baseline on the catch. Under 90 seconds to go. That pass batted away and stolen by the Rams. Horton got the deflection. Hardy into the front court with it. Near steal. And a timeout called by Coach Moreno. 22 on the shot clock. Minute 11 on the game clock. Third timeout whistled for by Coach Moreno. Rams up by 6 with the ball. 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
You know, Kamehameha sitting on 3 team fouls. And sometimes that foul to give works in your favor. But if you're behind and have to play the foul game, the free throw game, you know, you got to get to that where you have to put them on the line. So that might be something that they're thinking about. They played them aggressively there. They almost got the turnover as the Rams were walking the tightrope of the backcourt violation.
Kabuidao Caswell and Aquino both rushed that double team. Kabuidao Caswell got the deflection. But as Hardy was getting it back into the front court, that's when the timeout was whistled. Horton has it. Back up top, they go to Hardy. Koldani is swinging around. Hardy has it now. 5 on the shot clock. 4, 2. Hardy has to let it fly. She will. Too strong. Shot clock violation. Once again, these Warriors playing sound defense.
That's a stop they needed.
They go back on the other end looking for a score. Barnata will bring it into the front court. Under 45 seconds to go. Aquino back to Pareca. Right wing 3. No good. Rebound taken by Hardy. Rogers with it now. And a foul will be called on Paranata. Now no more fouls to give.
That rebound by Nia Hardy. I mean, Hardy has done such an excellent job in just kind of filling in and steadying the team and doing whatever was necessary, right, with others in foul trouble.
Hardy able to get away from the Warriors. Now they'll get the foul called. Bella'alo whistled for that one. Hardy will go to the line for 2 shots. Nia Hardy, 5'7" freshman guard here for the Rams, sitting on 14 points. Make it 15. She She's up to 6 points in this fourth quarter, looking for 7, as the lead currently is 7. Make it 8. 51-43, Rams up by 8. Arnada. Pareka 3 ball, that's a deep one. Misses it strong. Smith with the rebound. Over to Jemias. Now over to Rogers. Rams are playing keep away. And the foul whistled for. Called on Aquino. Foul called on Aquino. Rogers knocks down the first. She now has 16 points, matching Nia Hardy's 16. She'll be stuck there. Rebound saved into the hands of the Rams. 2 seconds. And the clock hits zeros. The Rams defeat the Warriors in a hard-fought game, 52-43. Your thoughts on those 32 minutes we just saw?
Yeah, I just thought it's so interesting going into this. We thought it was going to be Smith and Jemias, right? But it's Hardy, Kodani, Warren, Horton, right? All stepping up and giving great minutes in the midst of the foul trouble. But, I mean, Kamehameha Warriors were in this the whole game. And they showed that they belong on this court with these elite teams. I mean, it was competitive. It was kind of non-stop action. Really a fun game for all to watch and a great way to start this tournament.
The question for me tomorrow is asking either Nihoa or Coach Moreno how they know each other so well. Nihoa was just joking around with Coach Moreno that should have been a couple more fouls called. She got hit on the arm a couple more times than she would have liked, as Nihoa Dunn finishes with 20 points. And also when Kamehameha showed up, Coach Moreno ran over to that corner and gave Nihoa a big hug. So there's something
respect.
there. I got to go talk to them and figure out what that is.
Yeah, no, huge respect with these two teams.
Dunn led the way with 20 points for the Warriors, who have nothing to hang their heads about for that game. Had the lead in the third quarter. We're within a possession for most of the game. That triple at the end of the third quarter kind of took some of the air out of it. But Nia Hardy, Corey Rogers led the way with 16 points apiece for these Rams as they move on. And they will take on South Medford in the first semifinal game tomorrow at 6:30. Kamehameha will take on Campbell. That game tomorrow will be the first game. 3:30 start again tomorrow. They'll take on Campbell in that game. The next game, host Iolani Raiders will take on Moanalua. Then the nightcap, Konawaena will take on Carondelet. Both Carondelet, St. Mary's, maybe they want to match up with each other again. Carondelet's going to have to go through Konawaena first. And another matchup as well. As we are here on day one, Iolani Prep Classic. The Rams defeat the Warriors 52-43. And that'll be all for game 2. Carter Wetchy, Ian Young signing off. You've been watching the Iolani Classic presented by Hawaii Pacific Health.
What's your passion? What fuels you? Hawaii Pacific Health's Bone and Joint team is here for you and your family, so you can keep doing what you love. Hawaii Pacific Health Bone and Joint Centers.